Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Doc Hook Flying. As you can see, we are in our trusty dusty 737-800 this morning. Taking off out of Detroit. See, it's slightly cloudy, some overcast, cold morning here in Detroit. But that's pretty standard. Get our route loaded now. Taking off from 22 right, I believe. Yep, looks like it. 22 right. Get our route loaded, everything set. We'll be good to go. I'll walk you all through. Nope, not 22 left. Look at that. Or not 22 right, 22 left. And nope. 21 right. Come on, Detroit. How many you got? Alright, there we go. Let's do that. Let's come over here and get our weather. ATIS. Here you go. 3008, 13 degrees as I mentioned. Overcast. 3008. Turn that up. There you go. Load here. Let's go to our calculator. Work up the math real quick on what our V speeds are, what our takeoff speeds will be, what our center of gravity is. See here it loads everything in. Then come here, you got your cell temp at 46. That calls for flap setting at 5, M1 at 92.8. Here's your V speeds. We come over here. That's ready to load up. Remember that cell temp that we got from over there? Let's put it in here. And the FCU, flight computer unit, will calculate 92.8, you see there. So, let's type in flaps 5. Anybody remember where our CG was at? Yep, 25.1. There we go. Boom. Now, let's make sure our trim is set correctly, 4.91. You can see here, it's actually at like a 3.91. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know. There you go. So we're going to crank this on to 4.91. It's going to be right behind the 5 here. So there's that. Alright. We are good to be taken off. Let's turn on our lights here. Give our flight attendants a heads up. There we go. Turn on our flight director. Roll this on up. Just to be above whatever the cruise altitude is. Just because I don't feel like fiddling with it later. And we are not flying online, so we can kind of do whatever we want. Alright, let's roll. Let's get after it. See our N1 rating going up there, all the way up to 92.8. Close enough for government work. That'll get us there. I am not concerned about it when flying out of Detroit. They've got plenty of runway. Go. Here comes our V1 speed. And rotate. Here we go. Positive rate of climb. Gears up. You can set the nose right at about 12.5 degrees. See? And roll it on out gently. As soon as we get to our starting heading and get above 200 knots, we'll go flap 0. Here we go. We're going to turn our VNAV on. guys know I'm not gonna stop flying until I get to 10,000. Come on. Ooh. Let's drop our nose a little bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. Get our speed. Our speed coming up. Anyway, as we normally say, you know, if you got anything weighing heavy on your heart or on your brain, you know, drop it in the comments. Let us pray on it, think about it, put you in our thoughts. More positive energy never hurt anybody, right? So, just think about that as you go about your day, everyone. But I do hope everybody's doing good this morning. Having a great Thursday morning. Let's see what's going on outside, huh? Oh yeah, we're in the old school stainless steel today. I love it. Reminds me of Home Alone, if you guys remember. But I think those aircraft are like, I want to say like an MB-11, maybe. Home Alone. Feel free to drop it in the comments if you know better than I. Let's stop messing around, make sure that everything's good still. Yep. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost at 10K. 18,000 feet, we'll transition over to a standard barometric pressure. Our flaps are already at 0. We'll engage LNAV where it'll take over lateral control of the aircraft. You see our cruise altitude set for 36,000 feet. So everything's actually doing well. Probably a little bit more aggressive of my climb than autopilot might be. But you know, we all have our own flavors. March to a different drum. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you guys enjoyed that quick little brief intro there. I was trying to live stream, but the streaming software was not wanting to cooperate. That being said, I will attempt a second time when we're pulling in to DFW. So feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you'll know when I'm actually going live, if it works. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.